Oh my god! Rewind the tape.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Wait, Rewind the Tape. Guess what? It's November. How did that happen? Hey.
I'm so happy about that. This is my time of year, my time to shine.
Getting ready in the run-up for your birthday.
Honey,
it's just festive season. All
one day a year I look nice. Yeah.
We're planning for the moment. I'm looking forward to it.
I found some shoes on the outlet.
Specifically for your birthday?
Yeah. I don't know if I'll end up with those.
Guys, Ruth's birthday is mid to end of December, just to give some context for the advanced preparation.
I know this is a bit mad, but maybe it's a controversial thing to say. I wish my birthday was in November.
Firstly, why? And secondly, why is it controversial?
Because I'm a Sagittarian and I should be proud of that.
Oh, right. Rather than wanting to be a Scorpio?
No, whoever's in between. See, nobody even knows. Nobody cares.
Wait, is there an in-between between Scorpio and Sag?
I thought there was. We're in Scorpio season now.
No, Sagittarius. Yeah, Scorpio, then Sagittarius, and then Capricorn?
Yes,
I don't know.
Capricorn, because my brother's Capricorn. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to choke. Sorry. Sometimes I choke on air.
It's been known to happen.
Yeah. I've been doing it since I was little. I'll just inhale and I'll be like, oh.
Yeah. Better people than me have choked on air, including you.
Whoa, better people than me, including you. Oh. I don't know about that.
Look, you're not worse than me.
But he calls
the same.
Yeah, bullshit.
There's parity between nonsense.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because obviously December birthdays get a bit conflated and overshadowed by Christmas.
I just really realised I really fucking love November. Like, it's like proper autumn.
Cusp on wintry. It's like wintry autumn. It's cold autumn.
Yeah, but still, I'm still wearing shorts when I'm going on my walk. Like, it's still warm enough for a pair of shorts. No one else is wearing
I think
shorts.
that's global heating, not November. Sure.
Yeah. I'm still wearing cycling shorts.
I love November because I can wear my shorts and my belly tops. What a time. It hasn't always been like this, Ruth.
I have to wear a hoodie in case it rains, but I don't own a coat. Actually, I do own a coat with a hood, but I don't think that's for walking. I think it's more for like anything but sweating.
Looks. Well,
yeah, because it's polyester. So, you know, when you go on a walk, you're wearing 100%. Good luck.
Yeah. You'll drenched.
Die.
Yeah.
And to sweat.
That's the annoying thing about raincoats, because obviously by their nature they have to be waterproof and therefore kind of synthetic. And so you just sweat a lot in a raincoat, even if it's thin.
Oh, I know what you mean. Oh, do you mean the rain? Oh my, I never wear my raincoat. It's so fucking sweaty. And I'm also like, I'm not getting enough coverage and I'm sweating. Like, what's the point of this?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like kind of like a wax coat, which honestly is the best coat ever designed for this country.
A waxed cotton coat, yes. But even like a rubberized one, that can still be a bit, I don't know. What do you mean about this?
That's why I can't believe I've gone back to wear it. Because when I was at uni, I wore them and I just thought it was like a cute thing to wear and you could get them at vintage shops. But literally that quilted coat now, which is like a thin quilted layer, it gets so hot, but it's thin enough and it's like weatherproof and it's a bit breathable. And I'm just like, there is a reason every older person you see on a walk is wearing this one of two coats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either your waxed cotton or your quilted.
Yeah, and if you really fancy your weatherproof like North Face or Arc'teryx,
and also like your wellies or your proper walking boots.
Hate wellies so much, but they are they're exactly what you need for the job. If there are puddles, you need a wellie, and not those. Me and my cousin were talking about this. Not those fucking ankle wellies. They don't
No.
The water still goes
if you are wearing an ankle welly, you're doing it for fashion, not for function. And why are you even, they don't even look that cute.
That's the thing, I'm sorry. No, wellies are ugly. Like, wellies are probably the ugliest.
I don't mind a welly. If you lean into the welly aesthetic. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but then you have to kind of dress it up with like the right coat, the right
dress,
fitted jeans.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot
a sequin
about
belly
that.
top.
Shout out to Kate Moss.
Oh yeah, me too. That wasn't the reference, but absolutely.
Cocaine man, fun times. I meant for her.
Oh,
I was not doing cocaine with Kate Moss.
I need to send you this this picture of like there's been some great Halloween costumes, by the way, but there was a couple that did this, what we posted on Instagram versus what we actually went with, and it took me so long to understand what we went with was. I felt like such an idiot. So the what they posted picture was she was a lock and he was a key. So it's like, oh, cute, the lock and keys. But then it was like what we actually went as, and he was the lock, and she was like a baggie with a load of like, like, the inside of like teddy bears, like wadding stuffed inside it. And I was like, what the hell is this? And suddenly then when it clicked, I felt like such an idiot. It's a bag of fucking cocaine and a key.
Could have been MD, could have been K.
It was miscellaneous drugs and a key, but it just, I couldn't believe it took me so long to get that.
I wouldn't get that either. I couldn't get it. A lot of the costumes this year, that's how I was getting annoyed because I didn't understand. I was like, what are you?
As you scroll through Instagram, what is this? Judging. I'm not going to participate in Halloween, but I will look through.
Oh my God.
And you're all pissing me off.
There was one, because most of them, we were looking through on like the Monday when people were posting what they'd done at the weekend.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I was saying to my brother, because obviously I follow like a few famous people or whatever, I'm going from like professional prosthetics to like people who've got like watery face paint on. There was one guy who had, please tell me what he was supposed to be. He'd painted his face white with like I'm talking like watery kids Asda face paint.
Okay.
And then he'd given himself like under the eyes like black panda eyes.
Yeah.
And then he just had his like normal hair, but he like put it like in a swoop to one side.
Okay.
And I was like, I loved it because it was just like so rubbish.
Emo kid, like no effort whatsoever.
It was tech and it didn't make any sense. And I couldn't stop laughing because I was like, why? I'm going from like Janelle Monáe, who's literally dressed as the Grinch, like in full like film set prosthetics to and it's just like the range. And then a lot of people's costumes were so specific. Like I even saw a tweet someone was like, the costumes this year, it's like, if you watch season 5, episode 2 of this show, I'm the man in the background holding a coffee cup. And I was like, that's what it is. I'm like, what
person was not that iconic.
Who are you?
These outfits are not timeless.
No. And they're not scary. So it's like, you either go scary, like you can be anything and it can be like a bit scary, or you go as something that people are like, oh, I know what you are. You can't just, maybe this is just me. You can't just go as like the woman in the background of an iconic scene. Like, I don't know.
But to be fair, that's also what I did.
What did you do? No, you went, as soon as I saw your costume, I knew what you were. But maybe because that's my entire aesthetic.
Because we talk about how much a buxom bar rent is our dream aesthetic.
The icon, I feel like you know that. Like everyone knows that. And also it's a thing because we're coming up to winter. I feel like it's very much a feature of like German markets and stuff.
Oh yeah, true.
I knew as soon as I saw you, I knew what you were. I'm talking about people who are like wearing like an orange t-shirt and a purple cap, and they're like, "Guess what I am?" I'm like,
yeah, of course. Unless it's visibly, obviously a costume, or a famous kind of person or a character or something spooky and scary. You can't just be like the dude with the sign on Instagram. I mean, I guess you could because
that would be so good. The one who sits at the table.
Oh no, I mean like just the guy that holds up signs.
Oh, I thought you meant the meme. You know, the change my mind me.
Oh yeah, no, that would be good. Or if you go as an iconic meme,
table the whole night.
Or you could fashion yourself a table around you. You know how people like have cut out things. You could do that.
Yeah, but they would, and it would have to say change your mind. But don't you dare put that down, because otherwise I'm just like, okay, now you're just
who are you?
Me going to work when I first got a job and I want to look a bit smart. Like, what? Then again, that is also a horror. So
yeah.
Let's talk about your Halloween, because you actually did something. How was it?
Oh man, I went to a house party, and it's the first house party. Not just like the first house party I've been to since COVID, just the first house party I've been to for a long, long time, because people just don't really have them anymore.
There was definitely a party gap. I feel like a lot of people went to house parties this year. Like the house party is back.
It is back, but for me, I feel like prior to COVID, it still wasn't, people just didn't want to have their places trashed. We're all a bit older. It's more, so it's definitely something that I feel like I've been missing a lot. We just danced a lot to a load of 90s and early noughties music.
Pop music or alternative?
Everything. A lot of pop, mostly pop, I think.
I do love a bit of pop.
I mean, you can't beat it. Night. Yeah, screaming at the top of your lungs.
You definitely think that quite easily.
Well, yeah, but not for like a party vibe, because otherwise, if you don't, pop is just a safe bet. Even if you don't like love the songs when they came out or to listen to on your own, you will like them at a party because it just gets everybody hyped.
Yeah, I feel like you're either going to go noughties and 90s R&B or noughties and 90s pop, and or like
exactly
disco, and everyone fucking loves it.
And we did and people really turned out with their outfits. People really made an effort.
What was the best and the worst? No, don't say the worst.
Well, the best, I was obviously the best. I'm biased.
The best was the Buxom Bar Wench,
which was me.
Which sounds like a slur, by the way.
I know, but because it is. I guess it is the stereotype, the trait where we're all like,
okay. Because when I said it, I was like, "Ooh, sounds really ugly." When I was like, "Wench."
Oh, wench, yeah, but
wench isn't a slur, is it?
Well, I don't know that
it's in my head. It's not.
No, I feel like it might be a bit derogatory, but
yeah, it's derogatory, but it's not like calling somebody like, I don't know why I'm trying to think of a slur. Right, yeah, no.
I get what you mean. It's a bit like off color, but I'm saying it about myself. So, and that was the look. So it was really fun to wear a corset, and I pulled that look together. Corset
from
amazing.
Your own clothes. That you already owned.
I did not own the corset.
I thought I wouldn't be surprised if you had that.
No, but am I buying more corsets from that website? Absolutely. Where will I wear them to? I don't know. I'll just have all these corsets I can't wear. But you can't listen. You can't get into them on your own. That one actually had a like zip fastening, so at least I could get it on, but I wouldn't have been able to. So you need somebody to lace it up for you.
I just wear it with a gap. You get what you get.
I don't give a shit.
It's supposed to be like this. It's the fashion now.
It's not. I don't care about the waist, like the waist reduction. It's just like I'm wearing it as it comes on.
You get what you give them.
Yeah. What can I say? So, who else was good? The hostess went as a nun, which was pretty good. I liked that. Her partner, the host, I shouldn't say hostess, should I? The host and host. Co-host, yeah. One was a nun, and the other did like a half and half man.
I don't know why that freaks me out. It's always the best costume.
Female. It was actually brilliant.
Oh, like a man-woman half and half.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, so my bad.
I thought
literally. I thought you were going to say like half human, half like flesh.
Oh, no. There was very much full human, just half man, half woman. And the attention to detail was just incredible. What else? We had the Spice Girls that were there.
All five of them?
All five of them, but Posh Spice was a stick with a balloon for a head.
Wow, no shade to her, but I can see it.
Yeah. And then like bin bag for her hair.
Okay, that's offensive. That hair was iconic.
But the bin bag was great, no, because it was so sleek.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, actually.
Just to like stick on. Actually, maybe she was the best dressed. She was pretty good. She played a part well.
Stick?
Posh. The balloon-headed stick, yeah.
Oh my God. If I was getting, honestly, upstaged by the stick, I would break the stick and say, I don't know how it felt.
You know what? If you saw it, if you spoke to her, you'd get it. Yeah, you'd get it. Who else was there? So yeah, well, I can't think now, but it was just good. Everybody really made an effort. Corpse Bride, somebody came as Corpse Bride fully.
I love the Corpse Bride.
Like a vintage wedding dress, I think was her auntie's, and she like fully did the makeup, blue hair wig.
I'm sorry, but nobody is using my wedding dress. I don't mind if you wear it to the shops or whatever, but not for Halloween. How dare you?
That is, once your wedding dress is retired, that's the only time it's going to come out. You've got cost per wear. Come on.
I'm definitely going to have a wedding dress party one day.
Oh, yeah, I think that's a must. So I'll add it to the list. Golden Age of Porn party, wedding dress party.
Yeah.
The kind of once upon a time fairy tale themed party. Honestly, I'm doing an evil queen. Now I know where to go to get the courses. I'm doing an evil queen look 1 year.
That would be fun. You could have an evil queen party. That would be lit.
Oh, yeah. Come as your favourite Regina.
I was going to come as...
Or just your favourite evil queen.
Oh, my God. That's open to so much interpretation. I come as Elton John. Somebody's like,
you didn't understand the assignment.
Oh, God.
Or remember did you?
No, there was a time where he was like really like considered evil. I don't think he is anymore. Oh, he's had his moments. True,
yeah. Haven't we all?
Oh my God, I've had so many.
Yeah.
I miss being evil. Most of the days.
But then the guilt that you have to deal with after.
No, that's the problem. Okay, my advice to anybody out there is never reform. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, if you reform, honestly, the heavy is the head that wears the guilty crown from all of your previous evil deeds. Look at Regina, if we hark back to Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, forgiving yourself.
The guilt of what she did and trying to forgive it, damn near broke her. Anyway.
And it's annoying because like most of the time when you're being evil, you don't even know you're evil until you're like, oh, fuck, that was really evil.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. It's too late now.
Yeah. When I sprayed freaking Impulse in my family friends, I'm like, why was that my instinct to spray somebody in the eyes?
What was the context?
No context, just sprayed him in the eyes for no reason and laughed. My dad was like, that's really dangerous, but it's damaged his sight. And I was like, sorry.
I've done it now. Making me feel bad isn't going to change the fact that I did it, okay?
I have always wanted to have pepper spray, so maybe it's just too much television. I've always wanted to use it.
Yeah, I guess. I can't say I've thought about it. Although my sister has given me mace before to carry on my person.
Someone like me could never. Someone will tap me on the shoulder and I'll be like,
yeah.
Like, we're meeting each other.
Damn it, my eyes. And then you'll be like, sorry, my bad.
Oops.
So speaking of evil queens, let's I don't know why I insist on saying, let's tell everyone what we listen to, as if you don't already know from the title.
Oh, what we watched this week.
Yeah, watched, exactly.
She was no queen.
No, but do you know what? Like the origins of an origin story, which is where a lot of, all evil queens have everyone has an origin story. Anyway.
And I don't know, it's like, and hers is more like, behind the legend, like they've really once upon a timed it, like changed the story, like the myth it's like the cartoons of the myth, but this is the real Cruella.
Like what they did with Maleficent.
Oh, Angelina Jolie. I'm in love with you.
Sidebar, guys. Not a sidebar, actually. The main bar. We watched Cruella, so that's what we're about to talk about. I guess that's what we're about to talk about, but maybe we'll just talk about Maleficent.
Oh my god, can we? I love that film. I love Angelina.
It is a great film, but no, because I can't remember a lot of it. Apart from the fact that obviously, much like with Cruella, there are open questions as to it's not really an origin story, is it? Because the end result is not somebody becoming evil; it's somebody having a bit of like a evil-ish, quote unquote, moment, but then realizing actually,
I can't go fully bad.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not in me, and I'm not fully bad. I'm actually, I'm actually cool. I'm fine. Yeah. I'm just hurting. Hurt people, guys.
They do.
No, it's true. It's the truest statement. So there are definitely still a lot of open questions about how Cruella fits into 101 Dalmatians canon, but we can get to that. First of all, Ruth, you're going to have to, because you watched it last night and I watched it weeks ago. I might have to lean on you for a lot of the detail, which I know is concerning. Because, what did you think of it?
Buckle up. Okay, I'm ashamed to admit that I really enjoyed this film.
I don't think you have to be ashamed of that.
Okay, first of all,
or why do you feel like you're?
Because a 2.5 hour freaking villain origin story.
Let's get that out of the way. Why is it 2.5 hours?
But it needed it.
But I wouldn't change. I wouldn't cut a single scene.
I would have added stuff.
Where's the director's cut?
Honestly, I can't believe how much I loved it. I started to think Emma Stone was British. Is she?
No.
She's American. Her accent was really, really nice.
Nice, but not like... no, I wouldn't say it was super authentic.
I don't know, when she went off piste, as they would say, it was only because she sounded just more common. So I started to think, oh, is she just putting on a posh voice? I was like, isn't she American? Okay, we really need to establish.
That's exactly what all Americans probably... Sorry, I know that you're out there listening to us in the States. I feel like that's sometimes how they think all British people speak.
What, really posh?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, when she went...
really, like...
No, but she didn't go, oh, I got for that. She didn't do that. She just went a bit, like, more common. So I was just surprised by that. But who is the actress?
Emma Thompson. Oh, incredible.
I do have a problem with Emma Thompson's wardrobe.
Oh, really? Wardrobe, okay.
Why was Emma Thompson dressed as Kelly Rowland for the whole film?
What?
She literally was. I'll send you some pictures of Kelly Rowland. I was like, why is she dressed like Kelly Rowland? And that's not a bad thing. Kelly Rowland, I think, is one of the best dressed people on the planet. I love the way she dresses. But sometimes like Kelly Rowland will do like a more like formal, like tailored look with like a wrapped leather jacket and like a full turban and some like statement chunky gold earrings, giving African queen. And I'm just like, why are you dressed like this for the whole time? Like, not even one scene, like literally, it's like somebody saw a picture I'm thinking of Kelly Rowland and like literally built a character's wardrobe off it. But I did think Cruella's looks, so I'm sure you've all seen it, guys, because who wouldn't want to watch a 2.5 hour Disney
villain origin story?
But
you went to see it at the cinema. Don't lie to us.
You definitely did. When Cruella was like going bad, when she like let her natural hair out, just coincidentally half white, half black hair, and she was like having all these scenes where she would storm the runway and steal the show. But some of those looks, like, I'm not gonna lie, whoever did them, I'm guessing it was like unpaid St. Martin students. When she had the one scene where she shows up on like the rubbish truck, that was, I'm sorry, but that was lit. When the truck drove away, it was her dress. I was like, that was actually hard. That was good.
Attention to detail, excellent.
That was phenomenal. So shout out to whoever the costume designers were, because you did that.
The main costume designer is award-winning. She did. I think she won an award in 2016 for Mad Max: Fury Road, and then
I loved that film, but
the costumes were not.
Okay, look, the costumes.
I don't know. I never saw it.
No, the film I loved. I watched. That's actually a good film to watch in the cinema. However, no, the costumes are good, but like
maybe
also,
it was what else came out in 2016. I don't know. 2016
was a good year for music. I don't know about cinema.
Good job we're talking about music. Actually, maybe can we get a fact check on that? I know that she did the costumes for Fury Road, but maybe she didn't win them, because that feels like a...
No, it feels like something they would have done. You know, these things are so random. It's like when you're like, I feel like, you know, sorry, I'm talking so much shit. It's like when you're looking at the Grammy list and it'll be like the best soundtrack, and it'll just be something you're like, what even is this? Is so random. I feel like that.
Okay.
Oscars, it's the same with certain awards. Like, I used to get really irritated with whoever won like best what's it called? Special effects.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, obviously this is not true, and I don't watch enough films to even complain, but sometimes I'll be like, of all these films listed here, like you'll see like huge CGI budgets, and we'll just go to this random fucking film, and I'm just like, what even is this? But again, I don't know anything, so that's why I'm not allowed to vote.
And I guess it's just nice for those people to be nominated.
Oh yeah,
feel nice, you know. Then you can say, Academy Award nominee.
Yeah, suck my dick.
We all know what that means. You didn't win.
Oh please, who's
it's
thinking
rigged?
That?
We know. Yeah. Oh, come on. Just me then.
Oh,
if
no,
something says
not.
Academy Award nominee, obviously you think, well, if you were a winner, they're always going to say. I always think that. No, like, it's no shade.
No, but I genuinely don't think that, because usually they will say like 9 times award nominee, and I'm always like, bloody hell, you fit in a lot.
Yeah, of course, but you never won.
I never think that. I will now.
Yeah, and it's not.
I will now.
Not a bad thing. But I'm sure that people feel that as well when they, you know.
No, it's hard to get in that, because I mean you're in the top 5 or whatever. Yeah, it's hard to get in there. I mean, it's easy. Who knows what the
criteria
some people
is?
Just walk into it, and you're just like, you're not even good, but I can't say it because everyone else will say I'm a hater. But you're terrible at this. Oh, come on!
Don't say
it out loud, but in your mind, think of an actress who everyone. Or sorry, I'm saying actress. You can. I'm thinking of someone. I can think of an actor as well. I can think of a couple of actors.
I think they're all actors.
Okay.
Apart from in the awards where they're still separated as best supporting actress and actor.
Yeah. I just mean like the gendered words in general. But like, think of someone who acts. Don't say it because I don't want to be a hater. Who everyone thinks is phenomenal, but it's just so mediocre. I can think of someone right now, and I would never say it, but I'm just like.
Can you say it to me? Just.
Yeah, off air, yeah.
Hold on. Wait, I'm going to pause it just so that I know.
Oh my God. Thanks.
Yeah,
I can't believe
I can confirm that one.
Yeah, so some people, I just mean, they're just like...
I don't know. I feel like no one thinks that particular person is like...
No, but I mean, they're like guaranteed
some iconic movies.
Yeah, and they get amazing roles. They always get nominated. They always win. But, so like, I just mean that's why I'm not so... judgmental with award shows, because like some people are at the top of their game.
Listen,
and they'll never win.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not judging somebody just because it says 9 times Academy Award nominee, thinking you idiot, you never won anything. Or even if it's 1 time a nominee, that's still 1 time you were nominated. That's amazing. There's no shade, but like in my sick twisted head, I still think you didn't win. In no particular, you didn't win. It's more just like, well, it's enough to kind, because you're making the point to say this is incredible. But
I think we should just not bring it up.
Maybe, but then it is an incredible accolade to be nominated. So do you know what?
It's just unfair because, like, if you came bronze in the Olympics, you're still an Olympian. But if you didn't win, you're always just a nominee.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. We're just being silly.
Sorry, back to Cruella.
I don't know why that's made me laugh so much. You're just like, sweetie, if you didn't win, just
until you're a winner, maybe don't cite that.
Maybe the actors themselves hate it, but people just introduce them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think they're going around introducing themselves as Academy Award nominee.
Hi,
I was just about to say that person's name.
No, don't. I don't want to do that.
I think it is more to the media or the press, or if people promoting movies.
Yeah. Oh my God, there's another actor who I think is a phenomenal actor, but it feels like they only have to be in a film to get nominated and win. I'm just like, I don't know whose dick you had to suck to get that done.
Who is it?
Okay, let's pause again.
Okay, hold on, guys.
What silly things to pause for, yeah. We're having a hoot offline, guys.
It's like when we wrap up for the evening and all the lols come afterwards.
Honestly.
Sorry that we're just not on.
Oh my God. One thing about Cruella that was stressing me out. Okay. What?
One thing.
It's the same with the Black Lightning criticism. How are you not recognizing this person?
Yeah, guys, come on. Just because she wears in her normal day life, when she's Estella, she's got, a dark red wig and glasses. And then when she's Cruella, she doesn't always even wear a mask.
But she paints her face white.
Yeah.
Just so intense. Imagine if you went to work and someone had painted, you'd be like, okay.
Wait, painted their face
white. You'd be like, oh, all right, this is a statement. It's just so intense. Anywho, sorry.
Probably not very good for your skin either, but anyway.
Probably not.
Yeah, of course. It would just be great if people put a bit more effort into their alter ego disguises.
Yeah. But then I was also like, it does make sense in that industry from personal experience that no one would recognize her. Because even the way like the
yeah, you're right.
Should I call her the creative director? The way she was just so like blasé. I was just like, literally, they're so narcissistic and so disconnected. Not everyone, obviously, but certain people that it is like that. You're like, do you even remember hiring me? Oh, until it's time to scream at someone, then they know your name. Riff!
I'm up.
Oh my gosh. Being screamed at by an American is so jarring. Riff! Leave me alone.
This is no shade to our American listeners.
It's not.
Getting screamed at by anybody isn't fun.
Yeah, but I feel like my experience of getting screamed at in working in fashion was either by a shrill, angry American / Canadian or like a really posh British person. They're like the two worst people. Leave me alone. Don't even change my name.
I don't know and I don't care.
Honestly, don't care. Who left this here? It's like literally what my dad used to say when he'd walk in from work and he'd call me downstairs to ask me who left a mug in the hallway entrance. I'd be like, I don't know. Anyway. Oh my God, another thing about this film will piss me off for the similar reason.
I love this film. Now let me tell you 101 things I hated about it.
But here's why it's shit. Oh my God. I'm so I hate films that make the evil, cruel wicked person, an icon. And I really hate when people associate cruelty and genius, because a lot of people, it's just like, oh, but they're like that because they're a genius. And it's like, no, they're an actual cunt. That's all. That's why I don't like that film. Andy, who is that? The one that everyone loves. The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, right, yeah.
Everyone loves
Miranda
like,
Priestley.
why would you want to watch this? It's so depressing. At least Ugly Betty is hilarious. But that's also my bias because Vanessa Williams is an icon.
Yeah, Wilhelmina. I mean, she's
an icon.
That's probably one of the best roles ever. What a great role to play. Yeah. And she does it so well.
She does. And I also saw her in Desperate Housewives with a waist belt on. I don't know if I've mentioned this.
Oh, forgot that she was in Desperate Housewives.
She still looks good. Like her waist belt. Incredible. She's the only person I've seen with a waist belt now that I look back and I'm like, that makes me want a waist belt. She is an icon.
Yeah, she's the trend was made for her.
Yeah.
And only her.
And so there was another singer from the 70s who was wearing a waist belt. I was like, oh my God, do I want a waist belt?
I think if you were when wearing them in the 70s, fine. It's when we were wearing them in the noughties. It's the noughties waist belt is like
made me think, no, they were nice belts. People just don't know how to dress. Sorry.
You've got no style.
Look, I'm like, I hate it when people associate cruelty, and then I'm like, darling, you dress like an ass.
Don't choke yourself with that waist belt. No, sorry, delete that. Don't.
I don't care who hears it. But yeah, it was a fun film. Oh my God, I really wanted her to just stab the guy in Liberties with her mop, but she didn't.
Oh, that guy was annoying.
Such a twat, just a low level. Ugh.
But again, you know that employee, you know that employee, you know that manager.
Oh, I've met so many of those managers. I think the fucking sun shines out their ass. It's like if you need to shit on somebody to make yourself feel better, then nothing will ever make you feel good in life. But yeah, I would say it was a cute film. You should see it. She's definitely going to have a love affair with
Jasper.
Yeah. They're going to be fucking. I can't believe they did. There was no sex in this film. I know it's a children's. Sorry, I know it's a children's film.
But given that, it was still quite dark.
It was so dark. I'm sorry, if you're going to set somebody on fire while they're still alive, I at least want some dick. Okay.
Whoa. Also, the cocoon dress that transformed into
my God, that was amazing.
That was amazing. But again, that was a bit scary and a bit like grim.
It was a bit Prince of Egypt.
Scary, but it's a bit.
No, I know what you mean. I had a feeling they were insects. Then I forgot about my theory. I thought of something else. Oh, that dress. I'm sorry, but that dress was beautiful.
It was beautiful. You can say what you like about Estella, but she was talented.
Yeah. Did you believe it? Did you believe it was her?
I believed it was her.
Okay, cool. Also, her mom turning out to be the person trying to kill her. Oh my God, that guy was hot, by the way. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. The head of security or whatever.
Oh,
what's his name?
Mark Long.
Oh, Mark Long.
He is, hold on,
He's wet.
Let me just, he's been in tons of stuff. He's always like, wait, let me just make sure it is. Oh, God.
I mean, all the main characters were women, which was cool.
Oh, yeah. Well, apart from Horace and Jasper.
Yeah, but they very much felt like supporting roles.
True.
And not me being shady. I mean, like,
Mark
she was
Strong,
literally horrible
Mark
to
Long.
them. I bet I can see why you made that. No, I'm joking.
Oh my God. I do also like Joel Fry as an actor.
Who's that?
He's very funny. He's Jasper.
I recognise him, but I don't know where from. He just
Game of Thrones.
No,
he was one of the like I can't remember what in
Merry Men
in the Merry Men in Game of Thrones.
Robin Hood.
I don't think Robin Hood.
You know that guy he was the Robin Hood of Game of Thrones, the guy who kept coming back from the dead. He had merry men.
Right. Sorry, yeah. Dondarian.
Yeah, that's when they went left. When I was like, when you wrote Robin Hood in, that's when I should have known it was good. I was like, what the?
No, he was one of the slave owners in in Marine. You know, Khaleesi was going to marry him.
Okay, I blacked that out.
Yeah,
was that season 2?
I can't remember. No, I think it was later than season 2.
I think maybe it was season 3. Honestly, there was this point where I was just like, can we just nuts? That even rewatching it, you know, when the people with the masks were doing all that was just not fun to watch. Oh God.
Yeah, he was also in a show called Plebs, which was about the like 3 young kind of working class men in the Roman times, like a comedy.
Oh, it's
very funny, but very silly.
I feel like I recognise him from like an ITV2 drama, if that makes sense. It's like a good one.
Oh, a good one.
You know, I can't remember anything I've seen. I watch a lot of shit.
There are a couple of holes in this story that I've got. And this is, I guess, a little bit more not a little bit, more towards the end, actually, at the end. Okay. So, you know, she, the crazy, like the aggressive Dalmatians who belong to the Baroness.
Yeah.
They get in with the gang, with Cruella's gang and Horace and Jasper, and one of them's pregnant. So that one has puppies. And then Cruella.
What? When?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
I was a little bit drunk when I watched it.
I'm not going to lie, I was toasted.
No wonder. That's how I was like, this is great.
So Cruella gifts Anita, her old school friend, and Roger.
Oh my God.
Pongo and Purdy.
She gave them the dogs. The actual dogs.
Oh no, they did. They were the puppies. And the assumption. But then, so they're obviously, it's like, so Pongo and Purdy are brother and sister then.
Yeah.
And then they're going to spawn 100 and what, well, not, they don't spawn 101 Dalmatians. And I know obviously there's a lot of inbreeding but it just feels weird that Disney's setting up
Honey, it's
the next story about inbreeding. And then secondly, why Anita gets a puppy. They were childhood friends. Cool. Roger, why? I know he turns on the Baroness, but he's not. I don't think he did enough to warrant. He didn't.
I thought that when she was talking about him, when she said Roger always blames me for losing his job, I had a feeling they'd cut a scene.
Yeah. Because then he gets a puppy from her, but then composes a song, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't kill you, no evil thing will. You know? So something...
Banger.
It slaps.
Yeah, I definitely felt like there was a bit of a plot hole there. But I also thought maybe it's a throwback to the original and I just don't remember it.
Oh, it definitely is. It's kind of setting up for what a sequel could be. Yeah. But then the sequel... the setup of Pongo and Purdy going to Roger and Anita and then them falling in love and then blah, 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 also sets up Cruella de Vil being a horrible person who wants to kill puppies, which doesn't correlate to...
I think it's always going to be... I got the feeling it was like a myth, because everyone believes she's like a puppy killer. So it was just like, I felt like that's public perception. But it was like, it's like, you know,
but
when
at the
point
like, where we meet Cruella and then she goes back in her story, that's not the point at which she's turned, like, that's still pre 101 Dalmatians. No, so there's still the opportunity
101 Dalmatians of like as not being real. Like that's
that is one way to interpret it.
Yeah, that's like the legend.
Pongo and Purdy
and
story,
this is like the real story. This is the real.
But what I don't get about that being the real story is then it's still not the real story of 101, because it's not saying, okay, that's the legend, but this is what actually happened, because it's before all of that. So then what's the real story behind 101 Dalmatians?
It could be anything.
Yeah.
It's like Batman. Which one's the real one?
Oh, God, I don't know.
None of them. They were all made up. I know.
Who's your favourite Batman?
Oh, the toys. There was one toy with thick thighs and a blue suit that I fancied. Now I think about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not having any of the actors. The toys.
Oh, the actors.
Yeah. Why would you assume that the toy? Then no, the Lego Batman, if it was toys.
Oh my God, that Lego Batman's voice is hot to me.
I've always had one of the Lego movies.
Until recently, where I've gone off him.
Did you feel the same about Bruce Wayne?
Are you kidding me? I was in love with Bruce Wayne. Like there was when we were young, there was a cartoon depiction of Batman that was just a sexual awakening.
God, you going?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things have been you can be claimed as your sexual awakening.
All animated. Take it how you will.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
No, because it's your imagination when you're little. Like the idea of actual physical intimacy is just a mystery. But like in your imagination, it's nice.
Yeah, in your imagination, you do want to be a little fox that gets to be with Fox Robin Hood.
We need to start with that.
Have we mentioned, guys, how we feel about Fox Robin Hood?
But he was I don't know, I feel like she was harder than him though. She was sexy.
He was punching, for sure.
For sure. Like in the Goofy movie with let's not get into it.
You need to stop with that.
But yeah, I've always had a thing for Batman until recently, where I just really thought I would hate a Batman. But I don't know, it's just like this idea of this guy who lost his parents when he was young, and he's just like this lone wolf, and he's just hot. Oh,
like romanticizing orphans.
Do you have any idea how much I did that when I was young? Like, I don't know where it came from, because I once said, I'm sure I've told you this, when I was little, I said, we were talking about a perfect person. I was like, I would want somebody who's like an orphan and they've got so many issues that I could never really figure them out.
How old were you?
Like, I couldn't have been older than 9. So
that's movies doing an absolute fucking number on us.
6
Think
or
of all
7.
the movies we like: Anastasia, Orphan, Batman.
But that was before that. I think that I got it from like things like Power Rangers. Like, you know, there was that mystery Power Ranger who came out of nowhere. Like, I love that shit. Give it to me, babe.
But then you never knew who he was, right? Right?
Yeah, I've always like the mysterious.
Why would you assume that he was an orphan?
No, it's just like the idea of like the lone wolf. I also had in my mind that other people's parents were just a nightmare to deal with.
I always had it in my mind that everybody else's parents were great.
No, I thought it's bad they come with no family. Maybe because I had enough family of my own.
To interact with. I mean, like, great to them, but would probably hate me.
Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
But like, it's weird because when I think about it, like as an adult, like my mum lost her parents at a young age. But I guess I never thought about her as being an orphan, and it was a sad thing.
Yeah.
So it's just weird that I couldn't put, but I know obviously I'm not hard on myself. I was a fucking child. I didn't understand. I couldn't put 2 and 2 together that wishing that somebody would lose their parents is pretty fucking sick.
Horrible, yeah.
Yeah. It's not like an adventure.
It's not like a Disney movie.
Yeah, I think it's probably from a lot of Disney. Like everyone was an orphan in Disney films.
Yeah, Aladdin.
Yes. Aladdin was that guy. Again, Jasmine was way hot.
He was punching, yeah. I mean, Aladdin wasn't bad.
No, as an adult, objectively, yeah. But I didn't. I was just so. I thought Jasmine was just so like out of this world. Like Aladdin couldn't hold a candle.
If he'd been a prince / when he was a prince.
Yeah, but Jasmine.
Yeah. No, of course. What I'm saying is she...
the waist, the size. No wonder we have such body issues.
Well, yeah, Disney's got a lot to...
she didn't make me feel bad about myself, though. I thought Pocahontas as well. Esmeralda. I thought Esmeralda was the most beautiful person I'd ever seen. She wasn't real.
She was the most beautiful, not real. She was, she was incredibly attractive.
Not the version I saw. She was not a real person. But yeah. I also didn't get the harrowing message behind the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
I was just like, Esmeralda is so beautiful.
The gargoyles are funny.
And scary too.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Back to Cruella. About
how the church ruins lives.
Oh my God, that film is so deep and dark. And how the Romani people were like being persecuted. And it was basically a kind of about like genocide in a way. It's not funny, I'm sorry.
It dealt with a lot of big themes.
And Aladdin was about like this wealthy family who had so much and everyone else lived in poverty. That wasn't good either. Like Jasmine was kind of part of the problem. And the Sultan, I always thought the Sultan was the sweetest
a good guy,
man.
But he's not. Just because he was like short and round and like jolly.
And he had that really nice moustache.
Yeah, he was probably the biggest problem.
Yeah. He wasn't cool.
No.
So I learned nothing from they called him a street rat. That's so mean. He's homeless. I'm sorry.
Wow, we normalized a lot of... Obviously the message was that still these people were bad for doing it, but...
Yeah, but he was stealing because he had to survive.
No food, yeah.
But we all fucked with him. We all thought he was a funny, cool guy.
A funny, cool guy, and I'm sure that helped him go to sleep at night.
Oh my God, Jane.
The guy in the market thinks I'm a funny, cool guy, so it's all right.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Back to Cruella. Do you have any, like, you've already mentioned some of your favorite looks. Are there any other standout moments?
It was really starting to pee me off how they kept hitting that black security guard. I was like, hit the other one. So when she tased the white guy, I was like, yeah. And then she tased the maid. And I don't know why that made me laugh. I was like, I shouldn't find that funny, but yeah, I thought that plot was, when you think about the plot, it's kind of dumb.
No, it got to the end where I think, again, I feel like they spent so long doing all of these big theatrical, like pranky, cool moves that they got to the end and they were like, fuck, we have no way to finish this. We're just going to have to do something really random. Like, I thought that the guy, Mark Strong, that was actually going to be her father.
Was her dad.
Which I thought would have been better. The way that it was just like, she's the mother, but then the father was like, loved her, but was never around. It was like, this doesn't...
No, her father died of a broken heart, basically, which happens a lot in Disney.
Because she
died. He thought his only daughter died, so he withered away. That's what they said. He withered away.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Which I feel like in real life doesn't happen as much as it happens in Disney. I thought everyone's heart was getting broken and they were just passing away.
No wonder we're so afraid of... We take heartbreak so seriously because we think that we're actually going to die from it because Disney told us we will. It does feel like it, but maybe if we didn't have those kind of comparisons, we'd be like, oh, this sucks and it's sad, but life goes on.
God, no, I wish somebody had coached me for my first heartbreak. I was so confused as to why I was in so much pain. I was like, I don't think it's going to happen to you. Oh my God.
No, I was a mess. It's a bit like embarrassingly so, looking back on it, when you're like, why did you think that this person was going to be like you would be with them forever? So much so that you like, God, this has ruined you. But then that happens to me after every subsequent ghosting or whatever.
Everyone's like, the first cut is the deepest. I'm like,
it's
really?
Not. The first cut is the thing, is the wound.
It's the taster.
That gets deeper and deeper with every rejection.
I don't know. The recovery time for me is not the recovery where I feel like completely over it, but I feel a bit better. Because that first one, I was waking up in the middle of the night and I would just start crying.
I'm still like that.
No, now
it doesn't take a lot for me.
What am I talking about? The last time my heart was truly like broken, I was ready to exit this planet. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I was like, take me now. I don't want to do this anymore.
So dramatic.
So dramatic, man. Oh, but I get it.
I mean, the end plot, the end prank was really good. Or not prank, but the end con, let's say, where they get
pushed off the cliff.
That all tracked for me. Like, they closed that loop pretty well. It was elaborate, obviously, but they did. But I just feel like the story in between was.
Yeah, but why did she need to transfer her wealth? Okay, somebody transfer. I know this is like a set in the 60s or whatever, but somebody transferring their wealth just before they die always raises legal red flags. That's nuts. You can't do that. You cannot transfer your wealth to yourself before you die, to a fake person. That was
no one's checking up. Who's this Cruella de Vil? Because she looks a lot like you.
Because her mum would have gone to prison for attempted murder anyway, but then would she be able to keep her assets? She pushed it.
No, yeah. What she needed was to be able to have the assets
transferred.
Transferred to Estella.
Yeah.
So that Estella could then bestow them to Cruella in her will.
I've heard it all. And no one is suspicious that Cruella has inherited the woman that she's been trolling for weeks.
Yeah, true. And why is nobody suddenly like, wait a second?
Wasn't she dead?
Cruella knew Estella, and Estella worked for the Baroness, and Cruella has been ruining the Baroness. Hey, hold on a second. What's Estella's role in
it's
all
just more evidence that the police are just useless. Even in the Disney universe, they're just terrible.
Well, they've always been portrayed still as like bumbling idiots in Disney films, right?
True. That's one thing Disney has always got right. Shout out to you, Disney. But guys, don't try and fake your own. That's not how that's going to go. Oh, I got a parachute in my skin.
Don't try and trick a wealthy old woman who may or may not be your estranged mother into fake murdering you and then framing her for your death so that you can inherit what is rightfully yours, to be fair.
Under a false identity, so she didn't have to show any proof of identity to inherit that thing. Sorry, I'm doing it again. Let's not pick it apart. That's true, actually. A lot of shit was going on. Oh, I miss being able to just live a fake life. I want to fake my identity. God, you could just do whatever.
I think it's called catfishing. You know, I think you could do that.
That's so boring, though.
You want a bit more of an elaborate. Yeah, do you have the energy to do a fake alter ego?
What if I could be another person? If I could fake my identity and have another life like between my 9 to 5, I'd probably do it. It sounds fun.
I don't have the energy for that.
Yeah, but you're the energy for maybe because like at work I was always fake anyway, so I may as well just like make up a character. Might as well just be somebody else. I feel like this is a Pink song. Don't let me get me.
I'm my own worst enemy. You know what? Pink songs are really hard to sing. Also, sometimes like Gwen Stefani songs, because they sing really like at the front of their throat, you know? So it feels like it's pushing,
so I can say my word. No, I'm joking.
Pushing out.
Yeah, a vocal coach might ease her negative word, but I can't sing.
Okay.
I can't sing in tune, so I'm not here to check. Gwen Stefani isn't who I thought she was.
What do you mean?
You
like,
know,
as in,
like
as a person, personally, or you're just genuinely, you're like,
no,
oh,
genuinely, like, I always thought Gwen Stefani, I'm going to sound like a dumb bitch, but I just assumed because she was in No Doubt. I don't know why. I just thought she was just like a working class girl who's in this band and they just made it. She's like a wealthy girl from Orange County who like went through like a punk phase. Like
does, yeah.
That's why she's married to that country singer.
Keith Urban.
I don't know. They're all the same.
Yeah, I know who you mean, but I don't know.
But like, I just felt like I got that so wrong. I can imagine who I thought Gwen Stefani was. You know that? I had one. I can think of someone from school who's like this, like little blonde girl who was like super alternative. Like people were a bit weird with her, but she was like so nice. She was kind of cool. She was just in her own world, did her own thing. But it turned out she's actually the girls I went to like sixth form with, like this super wealthy girl who was just like, I'm going to cut my hair and wear a bindi.
Yeah.
So I was a bit confused when I found that out. I was just like, I don't know why I made up that story just because I just saw her singing, I'm just a girl. I just thought, oh my God, she is just
a girl.
She's just a cool, random girl. I still love that song, man.
Yeah. I did like the sending, like how elaborate it was. And oh God, good Lord, tell me where they're getting the money for all of this stuff. Making God knows how, not just for herself, all of the outfits. But all of the outfits for everybody that was then invited to the end ball. You know, she sends everybody the Cruella outfit.
And the wig.
And the outfit.
Oh, nice.
She sent them everything so that they all like blended in together. It was obviously a genius move, but where are you getting this? Where are you getting all this cash and fabric from? Who's doing that?
I mean,
that was a good move.
Guys, let it be a lesson to you. If you want to make it in this life, you need to learn how to sew well.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Because if you might go on a show, the only one I can think of right now is
Jenny Humphreys from the OC. She was basically Jenny Humphreys.
Yeah.
Do you remember that season where she did that whole like a rebel show thing?
Oh, yeah, and she got. I shouldn't be mean about her, but she did get super annoying.
She did, but her outfits
annoying
were
to me.
So cute.
Were they? It was essentially just like
It was like a tutu with smudged eyeliner. I loved it. I love a tutu.
Teeny tiny belt dress, the pleated belt dress.
Oh, did she go through that phase? I was thinking about
tartan belt dresses, and
I love a kilt, but not the ones that were
not like a super
I've always had
short,
such wide thighs. I couldn't wear them. It just looks silly on me. It's just like, why are you wearing pants? And by pants, to the American listeners, I literally mean
knickers.
Yeah,
they don't know what knickers are. Underpants, underwear.
Yeah, like a poorly fitted underwear. I mean, I'm probably wearing those too, but still. Oh, what a time to be alive. This is
yes, I don't really have much more to say on Cruella. Like the outfits were great. It was the con scenes are great, like the prank scenes. They do so many of those, I think, for the pure purpose of getting through so many different outfits.
Yeah, for sure. It's just a runway show. But the main plot is dumb as hell. I'm your mother, Harry.
So silly. No, it's always a I'm the parent. That's always.
But that is pretty sick. Your mum trying to kill you. That would mess you up a little bit.
You can understand.
I would say she lived an amazing life, though. Her life was lit.
And that abandoned factory they lived in.
So nice.
Iconic. That's like a loft.
Got burnt down.
Yeah, and now she gets to live in Hell Hall.
Scary, though.
I don't think she cares about it being scary.
Oh, I'd be scared in there.
Me too.
I'd want something a bit smaller.
If I was on my own or just with a few other people and some dogs, it's too big. That would need to be full of people for me to not feel afraid. Nice people, not like murderers.
Like a hotel.
A hotel, exactly. Oh my God, then it would be amazing.
First thing that comes to my head is Hotel Rwanda. That film is harrowing. Oh, sorry. Anyway. I had a good time watching it.
Yeah, it's cool. Have you been watching anything else recently?
So I thought I finished The Store. It turns out I finished it. Sorry, Superstore. I just finished what was available on Netflix. So season 5, the latest season, because I thought it ended really weird.
It did. But there is a season 6, right? It's just not arrived on Netflix.
No, it's season 5 hasn't arrived on Netflix. Is it season 6?
I've seen season 5. Yeah.
Okay, so season 6. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Season 6 is the one
where she goes to corporate.
Yeah, but I haven't watched it.
No, me neither.
I've only watched 2 episodes. It's not. I'm just going to wait for it to come out to Netflix. I've been streaming it illegally. But
I'll just wait.
And then I have to keep pressing play. I want it to just load while I do my work.
Exactly.
It's really
That's the problem with Now TV.
Well,
although it means for me with Now TV, it launches the really fun topic, guys. When I go on the website and then you search for what you want to watch, you press play and it opens the Now TV app for me, and the app doesn't autoplay. You have to click on it, which is kind of good if you're watching something when you're falling asleep because
just put in a feature where it stops when I've not been paying attention for too long. Like, let me fall asleep. I want it on permanently.
I want to have to wake up in the morning, and then when I'm starting to watch it again, I need to then go back quite a few episodes because I've fallen asleep and missed a load.
That's how I like my tea.
Yeah.
I tried to watch Prison Break season 1 because everyone says it's so good. Couldn't get into it. I'm watching Insecure so far. Amazing.
Yeah, I need to get into that. I haven't started it yet. I want to wait for a load to back up. Yeah,
it's nice. I tried to watch today. Grimm, the one that's like about.
Yes.
Oh my God! I thought I can't.
Why do I know it? Because I've watched it.
Is it good?
But the first episode, I think when I first tried to watch it more than a few years ago, it was terrible. And then I think I got to a point where I had nothing to watch and I just needed a supernatural fix. So I went back to it, and honestly, it is absolutely god awful. But I did finish it. Bless my soul.
I thought you were going to say it gets really good.
No, it doesn't. It just gets.
I just want to watch Roswell High, but Roswell High and Smallville are only on Hulu. And so those that don't know, we don't have Hulu in the UK. I don't want a VPN.
We would pay for
I just want it on my TV. I don't want to fucking VPN it. Give me Roswell High, goddammit. I want to watch
come on, Disney.
I don't want to pay £1.50 per episode for Roswell High.
That. No, it's not that good.
And it is. It's not even worth a subscription.
I'm only watching it for the opening credits, and to be honest, I could just listen to Dido. I really was that bothered.
Clearly I'm not. They just need to give us Hulu. Hulu just launched in the UK. What is taking so long?
Yeah.
Because they've got Mindy Project too, but at least I can watch that through Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I just watched it. So basically, I can't get into anything. It's just all bad. I've started watching that film again, The 12 Men of Christmas. The first time I tried to watch it, I had to stop after 15 minutes because it was so shit. But now I'm watching it again.
Is it about... is it like the 12 days of Christmas, but the 12 men of Christmas?
Oh, it turns out it's called the 12 Men of Christmas. It's like this woman moves from New York to a small backwater town.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
blah, 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 blah.
Oh, and instead of the usual, she's fighting between two men, the city slicker, the new city slicker, and the old love, and they both want to marry her, but now it's like 12 guys. Is that...
It's actually still between two men. It seems like it's going that way. The arsehole guy, who I think she's going to end up with.
Christmas Sweet Home Alabama.
No, because it's not like her hometown. It's like a completely new town.
Okay.
But it's called the 12 Men of Christmas because they're doing a calendar. So they're going to have 12
I see.
Calendar, which made me think I really want to do a digital calendar, like a not fit for work one that I just that I just sell for like £3 a pop. But
like digital. Okay.
Yeah, but I can't be bothered.
Yeah, and you want to have an alter ego, another life for separate personality.
12 wigs. Do you know how much that would cost me just for the wigs alone?
You get one wig and then you just progressively cut it shorter.
You know I'd do it.
You could also try dyeing it as well.
Oh my God, Natalie, you are onto something. I could do the Cruella.
The bleaching and the dyeing it is going to cost you, but cutting it, that won't cost you anything.
Nothing. And the chop's going to be terrible.
Awful.
It's all in the editing. But yeah, I'm just trying to finish this godforsaken album. That's how I feel about it right now. I hate it. It's just, it's getting too out of scope. It needs to come back.
Oh God, scope management.
It's too late. It's gone. Creative projects are the fucking worst. It's all well and good having an idea, guys. Try executing that idea.
Or don't. Just leave it where it is in your head and bury it. Don't ever try to do anything.
Oh my God. Just, What about you? What have you been watching?
I watched the latest season, which isn't new, but it's just one that I didn't realize was out. The latest season of Blackish.
Do you watch it on Disney?
Yeah.
I watch Blackish clips on YouTube.
Just watch the show.
No.
I needed something to put on when I was a bit hungover.
Yeah.
And it's like a good for that. Just have it on the background, feel good. Like, fine. What else have I been watching? Must have been watching something else. Sorry, I'm laughing because I have been watching, like, there's this stupid show on Sky. It's like
Sky have the worst shows,
honestly, but it's like, sorry, how is this being made? Who's had the budget for this? So David Schwimmer's in it. It's called
I'm out.
Actually quite, but it's called Intelligence, and it's basically about
I've heard of
British intelligence, and he's like a disgraced NSA officer.
Of course.
And it's like, a 20-minute comedy skit kind of. I guess it's not The Office or something like that because it's not deadpan to the camera, but it's that kind of like, it is not The Office, but based in Homeland Security. It's just a stupid, like,
I know you
dumb comedy thing. And there's a season 2 of that came out, so I've been watching a couple of episodes of that. But it's so not,
basically, apart from Insecure, we're both just watching the bottom of the barrel television.
That's bottom of the barrel, yeah.
It's Christmas. That's what it's for.
Not. I mean, to be fair, like, Blackish is
no,
okay.
Blackish is not the bottom of the barrel. I agree. I like
Blackish.
Oh God!
I feel like I must be watching other. I really need to start watching Sex Education because I know that it's going to be good, and we need to do an episode on it. But there's something that's really blocking me from watching it, and I think it's because I know it's good. Does that make sense?
No, it's also like
it's
season 3, more of the same. Like you might want to
I'm like, I just
random on.
Yeah, exactly. So
I think we should just go back to doing like one episode, like, because I really want
run random episodes are good.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Yeah,
there's so much random shit.
I think a random episode of Desperate Housewives, that would be good.
Please, dear God, can we?
But do you know which one?
It has to be the one where the plane crashes on Wisteria Lane. That is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It's my fucking life. Oh my God.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
I also recently watched this is like, so just I feel like the Superstore was like the end for me, and now I'm just going to watch terrible things. But before Superstore, I was watching so I love Superstore, by the way, but I was watching like random films. Finally watched Black Messiah. I don't know if you've seen
Okay,
it.
yeah. No, I haven't seen it.
It is good. We could never do an episode on that because it's like a serious thing. But it is actually a good film. The end shocked me. I just didn't realize, like, I don't know what I thought it was. It's like, it's a biopic. I know it sounds dumb as hell to people who are like, probably like, what did you think it was? But yeah, it's just like the delusion of because it's based on a true story, and it's like the man who kind of got Fred Hampton killed. Fred Hampton was like a leader of like a Panther Party chapter, and it's about how like they were infiltrated and stuff. But the guy is like a real person in real life, and at the end they show a clip from an interview he did where he thought of himself as like being part of the movement. And it was just, I don't know, I found that more interesting. So I think I'd rather watch the actual interview that he did, because that's just like, it was just nuts. But yeah, that's probably like the last good thing I watched. Now I'm trying to just watch, I want to have seen every major television show and film ever made, you know?
I don't think you'll ever achieve that goal.
No, but I just mean that the big ones. Like I always say, I've never seen Breaking Bad. Like I want to do season 1 of Prison Break, but I just can't get through. Maybe because it usually takes like 3 episodes to get into the show, but it's just like I'm very much in a comfort TV.
Is so stressful to me. Every episode, I felt so on edge and so anxious every time, and I would take that anxiety with me into like my life. I had to stop watching it.
Oh my god!
I don't care. I don't care how iconic it is. It's not to me. I don't care about Walter White.
Well, I tried to watch.
He was such a dick to Jesse. Well, you don't know. Sorry, I'm saying.
No, it's fine.
He was
Jesse's kind of hot in a weird way. He's like a poor man's what's his name? Edward Norton. I am a dick. Why do I say these things? Oh my god. Yeah,
I should start watching some decent TV. Oh, you know,
no. I tried to get into Westworld season 2. Season 1 of Westworld was so good.
It's slow starter for me, and I don't think I actually ever properly finished it. I think I just kept falling asleep. Not because it was bad, but it just felt really
there's a lot
slow.
Going on.
And there's a lot going on, but it's still slow.
I was captivated from the first episode. But in season 2, I tried to watch it like I watched The Wire. And like as in tried to what you have to give it your absolute 100% attention, or 10 minutes later you're
you just miss something because it's so subtle.
Yeah, which is why I think I should just watch The Sopranos or something.
Oh yeah, I think I need to watch The Sopranos.
Something
Not
like
need
that.
to, but it's just something that, you know, everyone talks about it so much.
That's what I mean. I want to have seen all iconic television shows. There's only a few. And then I started watching over the weekend. Someone introduced me to like this I'll tell you when I know what it's called. I can't even remember. It was like this French show. It's just
Call My Agent.
Who's your agent? I'm not joking. I'm Googling Call My Agent. No, it was like a drug cartel based in Naples kind of situation.
Naples?
Yeah.
In Italy?
That's in Italy. I was like, neighbor. Oh no, okay.
That's not right.
It was because I was talking about how I'd never seen what's that show about cocaine? Narcos.
Yeah.
And they were like, if you don't watch that, watch this. And then I watched that. It was good. I just feel like I'm going to be watching 10 series slowly. I just want to watch Superstormer. I just want to watch it. Yeah.
It's easy. It's nice.
But once again, I have a pizza here, so we
got to cut this. Okay, that is all good. I need to go and get some food too. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. If you've got this far, Ruth, enjoy your pizza.
Thank you. And thanks for listening, guys. I don't even know what we talked about in this episode. So, yeah. Enjoy yourselves.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my God. Rewind the tape.